just like that. We made it to Cleveland, Ohio. We just got here on the train actually last night. I'm kind of getting train travel kind of figured out. They say we're here in Ohio, the 7th state of the series. We got a lot of states to go, but for today, we're gonna go explore Cleveland before we have to catch a train later tonight. We have a full day here, so let's go see everything that Cleveland has to offer. Our very first stop, the aquarium, that building right there. So let's go see that and then go explore a little bit further. Let's go. First thing first, we head inside the aquarium. It's only $19.95 per person to enter. They had a lot of marine life to explore, so it's very fun to just go look around. With that said, enjoy this footage of all this sea life. Looking back at the footage, I don't know if I was allowed to do that, but whatever. Okay, well I did it the second time, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, at this point I'm just gonna assume that I was allowed to do that. So overall, it was pretty cool. It was only $19.95 to go in. You can stay in for however long you want. I stayed for about an hour. Now it's time to get some breakfast. I'm kind of hungry. With that said, it's finally time to go get some breakfast. And so I headed out by scooter, and eventually, after traversing through the city, I finally make it to the West Side Market. This market has a lot of history. It's founded in 1912 and is running all the way to today. And they have a lot of bakeries, as well as a lot of other food options to choose from. There were so many delicious looking treats here, but unfortunately I was on a diet. So all I could buy was some salad. All right, 5 buckaroos. It was the Fruity Pebbles and the cotton candy. So $4 M&M cannoli. First thing first, I tried my M&M cannoli salad. It tastes really good, very crunchy, very sugary, and definitely worth the money. As far as salads go, it was delicious. And now it's finally time to try my macaron salad. First, I tried the Fruity Pebble flavored one. This is really good. Usually macarons are really crunchy, but this one was soft and was full, so it didn't have any air inside of it. Then I tried out the cotton candy macaron salad. This one was also super good, and you can definitely taste the cotton candy flavoring inside of it. Overall, there's some really delicious salad to be bought here at the West Side Market, and I definitely recommend stopping by if you happen to be in the Cleveland, Ohio area. And then I made sure to litter, throwing my garbage all over the place. I then rode my scooter into downtown Cleveland to see everything that this beautiful city has to offer. My first stop was called The Arcade. The Arcade is a very historic building. It is one of America's first indoor shopping malls. It was founded in 1890, but pretty much all the shops were closed except for this one. That was this delicious ice cream shop. The interior was designed to make it look like the entire place is a 2D drawing. With that said, it's kind of sad that this historic mall was pretty much all shut down, but this ice cream salad definitely made the whole trip worth it. With that said, now that I was done being all healthy and stuff, it's finally time to go to the Cleveland Main Library. This is a completely free library, so you bookworms out there are gonna love it. Why did I say that? Once I made my way inside, I found that a lot of the halls were full of Superman stuff. I don't really know why there's a lot of Superman stuff. I guess the owners really like Superman. Who knows? If you happen to know why, let us know in the comment section down below. Anyway, I decided to go look around the library. Now, I'm not that too much into books. If it doesn't have pictures, I'm not reading. With this said, it's a pretty nice area to go check out. I enjoyed just kind of walking around and looking at all the shelves full of books. It's definitely just a really cool place to come and sit down and read a book or go on your phone. But then something unexpected happened. You see, this library has like a bunch of animatronic animals down here. I'm not even sure what these things are supposed to be. I was just walking around when I suddenly ran into these things. Literally, they just openly roam around these floors, dancing to music and kind of interacting with those lights. It was honestly pretty weird, but you know what, whatever. Now that we're done with all that silly library stuff, it's time to go do something really exciting because Cleveland, Ohio is home to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So after paying my $40 admission fee, gosh dang, it was time to go inside. And I've got to say, if you're stopping here at Cleveland, Ohio and only have time to do one thing, this is the thing to do. So sit back and enjoy all the things that this beautiful place has to offer.
Got that appetite for the streets and fields, heavy scene and smoke machines, and a band that's dynamite. Never hung with the friends or jocks and we're always looking for a fight. But if you like rock and roll too, I put my head on the block for you. Hang on a quarter.
Now what I showed you is just a fraction of what this really cool Hall of Fame has to offer, so definitely go check it out in person. With that said, it was getting late and it was time to go get some dinner. I highly recommend this restaurant. It's called the Rascal House and they have some delicious salad. The prices are extremely good, but more important than that, the food is absolutely unbelievably delicious. Like, I can't even describe how good it tastes. Ever since I had it, I've been craving it. I have a hard time going to sleep at night knowing that I can't get this. But then I realized only a few hours before my train arrives. Overall, Cleveland, Ohio, pretty good city, honestly. That's it. We gotta head to the train station. The train station here is kind of weird. It doesn't open until 12, like 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. So really weird hours. Other way, I'm heading there right now. It's not too far, so I'm just gonna kind of walk. Yeah, we're a lot of walking to do. So at the train station. With that said, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. With this said, I folded out my foldable scooter and started traversing through the city. This is a very beautiful city at night. With that said, I had to go catch my train. My next train is going all the way to West Virginia, so that video is going to be coming out very, very soon. My goal is to get to Washington, D.C. by the 4th of July. With that said, thank you all so very much for watching this Cleveland video. Overall, Cleveland, Ohio, a very nice city, and I do recommend coming here if you're either coming alone or with family. It's just a really good city to look around. The highlight was definitely the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so definitely check that out. And with that said, thank you all so very much for watching. I gotta go catch a train, so I'll see you guys in the next one. So yeah, later adventurers. See him on my skin. They tried to knock me out, but I'ma fight it to the end, and there's no days off. I'm just resting up a little, no